Good morning, car people of this world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. Today we are officially picking one of the three to leave the collection that we shouldn't have. So obviously we got the Porsche Boxster, we got the Lexus LS 460 and the Lexus LS 430. So we're going to discuss which one we're going to be getting rid of and why we're going to be keeping the other two. But before we do that, we're going to head up to New York for an amazing car show with the Lexus LS 460. All fueled up, got about a 2-hour drive up to New York before we get to the show. We'll see you up there. Just got into the show. This is beautiful. They're actually putting us up at the chapel lot because they're like, dude, this thing is way too low. We don't think that you're gonna be able to get out of the grass. So we're being put up at the top near the chapel. Of course, as soon as we get to the show, my camera battery dies, but we got the Lexus parked up. Dude, look at this scenery, man. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. The car show was a ton of fun. We just got back, I got a haircut, and I have to go run to our new shop location for the landscape company. But real quick, let's discuss which car we're getting rid of. So obviously, we're not getting rid of the Boxster. The Boxster's parked up right on the street right there, so we're keeping that, and we'll explain why in a second. It comes down to the two Lexuses. Which one are we getting rid of? We're getting rid of the 460. The 460 is going up for sale. I actually just posted it online this morning for sale, so if you want it, hit me up. This thing is going away, and I would much rather give it to someone who is going to enjoy it as much as I have, and something that, you know, hopefully we could be able to see one day again. So we're gonna hop in the 460. We're gonna discuss why we're not getting rid of the 430 that's currently broken. Might not make sense, but we gotta get going. So let's hop in the car and we'll discuss all of these questions you may have. Then again, every time I hear that cold start, man, oh, it makes me second guess. This car literally sounds so good, it's unbelievable. So out of the three cars, why would I get rid of the 460? The OG car, the car that I built the YouTube channel on. Why are we getting rid of this one? It's a great question. I've spent a lot of time in contemplation about the exact same question, and here is my answer. So ultimately, let's start with the other two cars. So the Lexus LS 430, the reason I'm not getting rid of that is because it is legitimately the best car ever built. That engine runs forever. They're notorious for passing 500,000 miles, and if I play my cards right, I will never have to buy another car again. That car is the epitome of luxury, and it's just awesome. It looks good, it's such a nice ride, it's just such a beast. I mean, that car is awesome. Absolutely love it. Now, the fact that it's broken, that's a totally different story. It is due to the aftermarket air suspension. That's why it's broken. So what we would do is, well, I'm not even gonna get into that. That's for a different video. That's the reason we're not getting rid of the 430. I will literally never have to buy another car again if I take care of that car. The Porsche Boxster, we're not selling for a multitude of reasons. That car is a blast. I'm having so much fun with it. Despite the fact that it's really slow and it doesn't sound good, it is so much fun. And when you purchase a car with a name brand such as Porsche, it puts you in a completely different people group. I've joined Porsche Club of America, pulling up to car shows with that. It's just a completely different people group that it puts you in. And unfortunately, that's how the world works. I don't like it, you don't like it, but it's just how the world works. I'm gonna make a whole video on this sometime here in the future, but that's why we're keeping the Porsche. Obviously, that leaves the LS 460 on the chopping block. I've had a ton of fun with this car. It was my first car I ever bought, and oh man, I'm so thankful to have had this car in my life. Like, it's just, Oh man, it's just the best. It's just the best. So the car is officially listed on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna put an ad up on Facebook. I'm gonna put an ad up on Instagram as well, and then obviously here. If you guys do want the car, just send me a message on Instagram, leave a comment, and we'll make something happen. Now, obviously this car is not perfect, so we'll run down the things that need to be done with this car, and also the things that I'm going to get done before I actually hand it off to the new owner. The two things that I'm going to get done are, number one, we are going to get the the fifth wheel on this car is currently flat. I just had to change it out the other day. So we're gonna go get a new tire on that. And then also we have a little bit of a alignment problem. So we're gonna go get the alignment done, and then we're also gonna go get that wheel fixed. And those are the two things that I would feel comfortable then selling the car. The other notable things that this car has wrong with it are obviously the seats. The LSs unfortunately just have a major problem with the seats. So that seat, and then also the one that I'm currently sitting on, will need to be reupholstered if you want them to be pristine. And the only other thing that doesn't work on this car right now is the AC. If you remember, about a year and a half ago, I went to go change my radiator and I accidentally disconnected the AC return hose. Yeah, that didn't work out so great. So we've been running no AC for about a year and a half. So those are the two things that need to be fixed on the car. Other than that, this thing is in great condition. Now, I have been saying that I'm gonna sell this car for such a long time. I got the Porsche about 3 months ago, and I was like, I'm gonna list it all the way back then, and I never have. Ultimately, this is just a problem of action, just taking that step and listing it, which we've done. Unfortunately, it's taken me this long. We need to start closing the time gap on other decisions. But really the thing that pushed me over the edge to get this car listed are two things. Number one, taking a look at my insurance bill. So for an entire year, for 3 cars, I'm paying over $10,000 in car insurance for my personal cars. It doesn't even include anything for the business. So when I saw that number, I did some calculations and realized that I could have a Lamborghini Gallardo or a McLaren 570 with paying the same amount in insurance. So that's kind of a no-brainer. And ultimately, that's what I'm trying to get to, right? Like, those are the cars I'm looking forward to having. So what I need to keep in mind is that I need to sacrifice now, or I'm going to regret later. So despite the fact that I don't want to get rid of this car, it only makes sense for the larger goal. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. The mental bind that I'm in with this car just requires that I need to get rid of it. I just need to get rid of it because I'm just thinking about knowing that I need to get rid of it, and then I don't get rid of it. So it just needs to happen. And I'll look back in the Aventador and be happy I did. I'll tell you that. I'm headed to our new shop location. So I got to go pay my new landlord. Yo, you cannot even make this up right now. Bruh. What? I just got a flat tire. All right, well, thankfully I'm at the new shop, so I'm gonna need to tell him that I gotta park this thing up. Unbelievable. What the heck are the chances of that? Dude, I actually cannot believe this just happened. This is so funny. What a great way to end the ownership of the Lexus. I can't believe this just happened. This is hilarious, man. Tire is popped. I have one of my guys coming to get me right now. One of the things that I was going to go do today is get the 5th tire. I was gonna go get that changed today. So might as well do them both, right? So we're gonna abandon the Lexus here with the flat tire. And like I said, believe it or not, the 5th tire is literally flat. So we're gonna go change this one and then put it on real quick and then go get that one fixed as well. This is so funny. Best phone number is 609. All right, so we're back with the Lexus. If you want to purchase this car, currently it's on the BC Racing Coils And this thing is sitting so pretty, man, let me tell you. But the only thing that's a problem is when you have a flat tire, you can't even get the OEM jack underneath the car because of how low it is. So that's pretty cool until you have a flat tire. So we gotta roll it up onto this piece of slab first, and then we're gonna try to get this tire off. Car's in the air. Time to put the new one on. Out with the old and in with the new. Just finished it up. I forget what we were even talking about. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. Shout out to the Lawn Ranger team. Always out here to help me out. New tire installed. I totally forget what I was gonna say. The Lexus is up for sale. Oh, it's leaving, dude. It is leaving, and I'm very excited, but I'm also not. It's like it's a bittersweet, you know? So here we go. If you want the car, definitely let me know down in the comments. Send me a message on Instagram. Someone come and buy this thing. Someone come and purchase it. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to hit me up. If you want to know about the build of this car and whatnot, I'll leave a link up in the, I don't know, one of these corners. I think it's the top right for you, top left for me. And you can watch the whole build, everything that I've done to the car. I am going to miss this thing. I really hope it doesn't go too quick, but it needs to be done. I'll catch you guys in the next video, probably with the buyer of this car. Peace.